Hey guys, welcome back to another replay commentary. Today's matchup is going to be the Malians versus our opponent in the east here as the Zushi Legacy. Don't play a lot of the Malians. Wanted to switch it up a bit here and go with something other than Delhi. You'll see we're opening up with 5 on the straggler tree. We're going to clear this 150 wood and go ahead and drop, look to drop 6 houses around that pit mine. That'll kind of springboard us. More of a fast castle play than looking for feudal action. But we'll have to scout and see what our opponent is up to. Zushi can go one of 2 ways really. They may go feudal aggression if they mass Jukanu and come after us there. Or they may go fast castle and look for Shaolin monks and go ahead and scoop up all the relics. Let's check out our base. Pretty fortunate gold spawn. We're way deep in the back here. It is out of range of TC, but it is in the very back. And on our opponent's side, yeah, their gold's pretty far out too, but it is a little more forward, a little more accessible for us. Doing pretty well with sheep so far. I think we dropped 2 off already in the beginning. We've picked up 4. And our opponent, unfortunately for him, is scouting where we've already been. So he's striking out a bit here so far. Take a gear. Probably a mistake. Just took the 1. Alright. Once we had the straggler tree, we moved all those to food. We're now at 10 on food. We're going to rally to wood. Did somehow make a mistake here where the last vill must not have dropped off the wood. And so we were 10 short on dropping this last house. Not the end of the world, but not ideal. We did peel off so we can go drop our sheep off as well, which allowed him to grab these couple of sheep from behind. So got a little bit of a lifeline here, but still not great. See where our next goal for pit mines. They are out here a bit. I mean, that one's not too far. This one's very far forward. He's got a couple right here together. That would have been more ideal. It's easier to protect if I can have them together, but we'll have to make it work. Should be getting pretty close to age up here. We're going to take 5 off food. Go ahead and age up with the Manzikori. And then we will continue to rally wood. So our goal on age up, we do want to drop a stable, get a couple more scouts out and upgrade to warrior scouts. And we will also be looking to start dropping our cattle ranches in age 2 as well. Our opponent's scout down here. Yeah, just 1 additional sheep so far. And we are doing very well with sheep. Oh, he missed that one. I think we will get that one too. Right. He's aging up with meditation gardens. No surprise there. And he's going straight for Song Dynasty. That gives him a big reduction on wood for his eco buildings. So that's where they get the big reduction in wood for farms. He gets, what, 40%? Not sure where the tooltip shows us, but yeah, it should be 40%. Not sure what happened here. Oh, there's a bill behind there. Alright, so we did age up. Went ahead, immediately drop our stable. We pulled the 5 off the Manzikori back to food. And we're going to go ahead and move out to start building our additional pit mines. We want to make sure we drop our houses and mills back here too. And then this is just a huge mistake. As we're working on our base, we ran under his TC, and that is devastating. So our opponent here is just about out of food before the berries, and I just gifted him 6 sheep there. 6 sheep and a scout that was soon to be a warrior scout. Very unfortunate. Big turn of events there. But as you can see, pit mines and houses coming through. So there are some builds with Malians where you maybe want to stop around 8 or 9 builds on wood. We're gonna keep going. Along with the stable here, I also want to, as we get towards aging up the castle, I want to get archery ranges down so I can queue up my techs and the archery ranges. We'll be looking to age up with the Farimba Garrison, and that will be used for production. The plan is to mass archers with poison arrows and just kind of see how we fare against what the GSkill Legacy has to offer. A couple of warrior scouts coming this way. See if we see he's not on gold, so we presume he's probably on stone, which he is. So we've actually got a 2-vil advantage here. Alright, a lot of idle time here. We are going to get a vil, so that's big. 1 vil, and we're slowing him down quite a bit on that second TC. He's not quite there on wood yet. We have the vil lead, but now, okay. We idled the TC for a minute there, not great. A couple more scouts coming out. Haven't really seen anything else from him to defend this. So we just want to try to cause as many problems and slow him down as much as we can. So we see that he's off the stone now. We want to go try to find that TC. We're going to circle around back. We do find it. It's in the base. Not uncommon for Chinese/GSkill Legacy, but you know, he doesn't have a ton of food in his base too, although we did gift him those sheep. We also want to scout around and see if anything is going on out on the map yet, which it's not. So we're now up to 5 warrior scouts. So we see a lot of villas on berries. We've got him pretty well stuck in his base, so we've got free reign to move out on the map here. We're going to move out to these deer. And we now probably want to start thinking about Castle Age. We spot that TC as well. So again, we're just going to try to slow him down a bit. This is just out of range of those TCs. Unfortunately, this doesn't show. I guess you can kind of see visually when it's going to be done, but I stick around just a bit too long. I am going to lose a scout there. So, a bit unfortunate. But we're at 8.5 minutes. He's just dropped his 3rd TC, and we are getting pretty close to being able to go Castle Age. A few of the cattle ranches coming down. I don't want to overbuild these before we can get cattle in them. We've got 2 up and fully running pit mines. So we're going to have a little extra gold before we get Castle Age food. So we'll go ahead and drop these in here. At the same time, with that extra wood, we can drop our additional archery ranges. Again, those will mostly be used for our upgrades, but we can produce archers out of those as well, of course, once the upgrades are in. They had nerfed the Farimba Garrison last season, so most people's age up of choice to castle with Malians now is the cow boom. It's probably better. I don't play Malians a lot, and I haven't really practiced with it. When I played them a little bit last season, the Farimba is what I went with, so that's what I'm going to go with here. Drop our blacksmith. Another really important tech out of the blacksmith for Malians once we hit Castle Age is the it's Military Academy. Gives you 33% production speed bonus. That does apply to the Farimba Garrison, so we can get those clumps of archers out that much quicker. Alright. nearly getting there on food. I've got 11 on food right now. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to vills per resource. Or I'm sorry, resources per minute. So even with just the 5 or 6 cows here, we do get a nice boost on food. And you can see here, our opponent appears to be heading towards Castle Age as well. He does finally drop a couple production buildings. He's got a couple stables here. Go with a couple villages along with that. And he's just pumping vills from 3 TCs. So right now he's only up 13 vills. We've got the 1 vill kill. You can see our age up is just about to come in here. A little bit of idle time. So we're going to pull everybody from wood. Put up the Farimba. I'll send a few back to wood, but a lot of them are going to go to gold because we're going to need lots of gold to produce from this and to get our upgrades that we're looking for. Some more idle TC time, not great. And as we're aging up, we're going to pull this clump of scouts and just move them around his base and get some vision, see what we're up against. Doesn't show me how much gold I have left. We can see here, if he's now not out on the map and I don't see any farms yet, then we certainly know he's got to be running low on food soon. Alright, but our age up is in. Don't have enough gold yet to really do anything, so we're going to go ahead and just create a couple of these archers out of the archer ranges. Alright, we spotted. He does have a couple of units on the field now. He's pretty heavy on gold as well. Really could probably poke in here a little bit, yeah. Go touch some vills. We got 13 vills, idle for a few seconds there. Any of that is helpful. Alright, we've got our 3rd pit mine coming down. Houses all around, and he is now castle. Aged up with the Shaolin Monastery, so the monks will be on the field shortly. One mistake I made here, I've been castle for a bit. I did not drop a monastery, so I haven't made a push for any of the relics yet. Alright, so his scout is down. Who's another one there? Again, not great. So we're just going to run these guys back towards our base. We don't want to run them down towards our food bills or the pit mine. But let's see what we've got. We've got veteran archers is already in. Poison arrows coming in. Military academy is being researched. And we've got 1 group of archers out of the Farimba. So we've got a few numbers coming here. Alright, there he is on the map taking relics. We are veteran horsemen. They've got the +3. We've got 1 sofa out here. They're going to do really, really well against these guys. No upgrade, no imported armor on those just yet. We'll look to get a few more out on the field before we look for the upgrades. So here's something that I suppose he did fairly well. He's now exhausted the food in his base. He has moved out onto the berries. He's kind of keeping everybody together, and he's moving his military over that way to make sure they're protected. Although, being on the berries can't feel that great. He's got these deer up here too. It is a little more forward. Right, another sofa with veteran coming in. Follow that. All right, our numbers start to climb here. Military value is in our favor. We're now down 32 vills. So this could potentially get out of hand in a hurry. Although we do have our passive production. We're filling up these cow pastures. We only got a few more left that we can get. And we've got 3 pit mines booming with 22 on gold. So we've got a huge gold advantage, but we are behind a bit on wood and quite behind on food. But we don't really need a whole lot of food. Now we are going to split our army. Again, we hadn't seen this yet, but we're gonna move out onto the food. Checking the deer first. We're gonna check the deer to the south. So he's not there yet. We're now down, what, 35 vills at the moment. Nope. Scout comes in, so now we can see that. We got the warrior scout. We are going to take an engagement here. Poison arrows are in. We have veteran sofas. Imported armor is not in just yet. I maybe could have waited for that. I've got 17 poison arrow archers kiting here. What I could have done is focus fired on the kite back. Other units down south are on the way up, but having the split army here, advantage is going to go to our opponent in this engagement. But we do have some units back home as well. Alright, so he does take a bit of a lead. He's got a 35 bill advantage. Military value is somewhat equal. He's got a destruction value lead. And we're still rallying to wood. We did exhaust that gold. We're going to have to move out now onto the map to take the gold. He's transitioned up now. He is taking the deer. He's going to drop another monastery and keep working on his relics. Alright, that's where it can get interesting. So he's pretty well been booming away. We have as well in our own passive way. Cattle ranches are now full. And we currently have no vills on food. It's just gold and wood for us at the moment. Imported armor is in. We also have another +1 ranged armor coming in. Horticulture's in. Any of the farming upgrades also increase the food on the cow pastures or cattle ranches. Alright, we're just coming back to contest this food. You can see now he's got a really big army value advantage. Numbers are pretty equal. He's got a lot of cavalry. And these Sofa are tanking pretty hard, and we're just teeing off from the back. He could have moved a lot of those horsemen to our archers and done some damage, but that is a lot of bills. He was out on the stone, right under the archer fire. We're going to start teeing off. Alright, we looked away a little bit here as we're working on a few things back home. We'll refocus. Now we've got 23 archers with poison arrows. We're going to be able to do a lot of work here. Archers are still balled up. Now it's archers versus Chukanu, so we're going to go line formations. We do outrange them by about half a tile. Just take a look at those numbers now in the destroyed value. We're nearing double destroyed value. We've got double the unit numbers. It's got a wolf in the back of the base. Did you hire that guy? Very good engagement for us there. He's down to 12 military. Destroyed value is very much in our favor, and now we've got numbers by a long shot. Oh, we did lose a vill to that wolf. That's tough. I think we killed him now. Anyway, take a look at our base. We've dropped some more production now. We're up to 4 stables, and we're now pumping those with sofas. These guys are going to tank like crazy on the front line. +7 ranged armor, +5 melee armor. We're going to go ahead. We're going to peel a couple of these guys off and run them back in his base. Go be annoying, see what we can find out, try to cause some damage. Our Farimba is idle, not ideal. Everything's idle. We do go ahead, we're going to drop, we've got a bunch of extra wood. We're going to get some more siege workshops. I did spot these units coming across here as well. So again, army value pretty close. But we catch them off guard and we just start teeing off on all these vills and units. Yeah, we slaughtered lots of vills there. We're up to 38 vill kills. Destruction value tilting even more in our favor now. Lost another vill to the wolf back here. Right, so the castle's up. Naturally, we're going to go ahead and start dropping rams. You can also pump rams out from these siege workshops. I missed that. This guy's just been hanging out with that relic the whole time. Clear up that wood. We got the wood in the back. Again, this is no vills on food. We're still able to support this unit production here. We don't need a ton of sofas, given what we've been facing so far. We just need enough to kind of tank a little bit on the front line. We do finally move in to his base with the 4 sofas. You can see we're at about 160 pop versus 128. However, we're now down only 21 vills. We've taken out nearly 40, and our military mass is a little over double, even though value is roughly the same. I think he's got a couple units hanging out in the back here, unfortunately. We've idled him off of the farm transition. We're going to go ahead and make a move for it here. We've got 4 rams coming in on this keep. That shouldn't last long. We're going to go ahead and take this engagement. Just an overwhelming numbers advantage at this point. With that going on, we're back in his base again while he's increasing that farm transition. And with the overwhelming numbers here, we're just shredding down everything he's got. A couple sofas just hanging out. There we go. They're going to get in the action. Just trying to keep the keep up. We're just going to farm down some more vills. 50 vill kills at this point. Keep goes down. We'll move to this siege workshop. He does eventually clean up the sofas in the base with a few lancers. He's got plenty of wood. He's gonna keep continuing this farm transition in the back here. We're gonna regroup. Looking back here. Yep, still missing the fertilization upgrade. We're now up to 6 rams. We're gonna start moving into this keep. Just kind of collapse down on his base. We've scattered around on this south side here. We didn't really see anything there yet. Alright, we're gonna make a move for it. And at this point, numbers are very well in our favor. We've taken out so many vills. It's gonna be hard for him to catch back up. And he's gonna call it there. So what did he end up with? 3. No, he had the 3. Okay, he did bring the other one home. So he had 4 relics. I did eventually drop my mosque and pick up one of the relics. But again, I think that was a pretty good display of how devastating those poison arrow archers can be. I mean, never saw a nest of bees out of him. That would have been very, very helpful. However, with those numbers, I mean, once we had the big advantage, I could probably just kill the nest of bees with the archers as well. So if you stuck around to the end, I do appreciate it. Feel free to drop a rating, leave a follow on the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.